Let me turn now to a Cruz surrogate here, Steve Lonegan, who is the state chair in New Jersey for the Cruz campaign. But you're here in Las Vegas.
I am.
Okay. You know where we are.
I know where we are.
Okay.
And what I'm seeing in these polls is exactly what we expected. And what you're seeing is the public reacting to the irresponsible, reckless irrationality of Donald Trump, his instability, his crazy rhetoric.
Okay.
Look, in the piece before earlier in your program, Trump talked about America, companies going to China. Yet he himself has his Trump ties and his Trump clothing made in Mexico himself.
Let me ask you this about the campaign. I'm a big, you look at polls and you look at body language.
Yeah.
I saw our poll this morning when we saw our numbers, and I was like, wow, Cruz is on the move, Trump's going down. The last thing I expected was the Cruz campaign to have Ted Cruz have a 1 hour long press conference going after Trump and Rubio on campaign process and campaign tactics. It seemed a little small.
Actually, it was Cruz standing up as he should be as a leader against the guy who's a bully, and demonstrating how he has the ability to take this guy on in any platform, as he will as President of the United States. Look, people have been looking at this race, and they're saying, who is the guy that we want at the helm of the ship of state of the United States of America? Is it going to be a guy like Donald Trump? You never know where he's going to be tomorrow or what he's going to be acting like, versus the stability, the consistency, and the character of Ted Cruz and his ability to take on his enemies and our opposition. That's what these polls are demonstrating. I can't predict this upcoming election, whether it's South Carolina or Nevada. I can predict that over time, Ted Cruz will continue to outperform expectations, continue to rise in the polls, win in the later states, and ultimately become nominee for the Republican Party.
Okay, why sent out here? You're a Jersey guy. Why are you here in Vegas?
Because I'm committed to preserving, I don't want to sound cliche because you hear this all the time. I've been involved in politics for a long time. I was a mayor. I was a candidate for the U.S. Senate. I'm concerned about the future of this country. I very much am so. And this is a turning point in our nation and our decisions on who's going to appoint the next members of the U.S. Supreme Court and who's going to steer this country. And it can't be a Donald Trump. As a conservative, I'm embarrassed when this guy calls himself a conservative, because conservatives are not authoritarians, and we need true conservative leadership in the White House. Constitutional conservative leadership. I see you have unloaded
on Trump.
I have, and I will continue to do so.
But you did not on Rubio. But that was also part of the press conference today, was this all-out assault on Marco Rubio as well.
We're going to beat Marco Rubio. We've always been ahead of Marco Rubio, and I don't think Marco Rubio is a factor. The threat to the Republican Party is Trump. Now, that might be the campaign's whole strategy, but that's mine.
All right. Steve Lonegan, I will leave it there. A lot of passion there.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming on.